seafood food. Can we see?
I see static, looking at a static image of our logo, and some just changed. Now I see an interior of a spaceship, revenue. Go back to the logo. And that's black with like a square of what's behind you.
Sure.
Like you're not sitting there. Capture it back. Change the logo. You know, I can see the top of the price. Because I'm not always checking my side. I can't take anything else on anything.
Yeah, I'm just taking one for all of the streaming. That's your first in the chat.
That's what I'm telling you. Sorry,
In other words, the spacers, yes. Catch up with the spacers.
Well, this, when I go to here, it's saying like it's all over and underneath.
Are you clicking on the right one? Because there's a couple of them that can't.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So it's 1 minute to you, 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago, 1 minute to you. Over here. We're talking about chat info.
Is there anything that says live?
On the phone it does. Really on the home screen? There we go, still the home screen. Okay, that looks good.
Okay, well, I'm seeing the chat. Alright. So you ready for this?
Sure.
Greetings and salutations. I am Spaceboy, and to my immediate left is the lovely Serena, and we know us as SpaceboyUniverse, the power dynamic duo of Spaceboy and Serena, bringing it to you live here on Christmas Eve. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas tomorrow. I'm sure Serena would say bomb, what is it, humbug? I can't even remember the phrase now. Bomb humbug? Tell me, what is it? I can't remember.
You got me cracked up. I can't talk.
You know, you should expect these kind of fluctuations in my memory. What you doing over there?
I can't remember that group's name.
The Orbix thing? Or Twin Paranormal?
No. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
Anyway, it's been a while since we've been behind the mic. We had another issue with one of our computers that were down. In fact, I think it's a hardware that needed to be replaced. It was a solid state drive, and I guess it just kicked the bucket. And I'm sure once I get a new drive in there and put the operating system on it, we'll be back and running on that computer. But in true fashion, I was able to set up the remote stuff in the living room, so we're broadcasting live directly from our living room, which is fantastic, right?
Yeah, sure.
And we get to sit in our comfy recliners.
I actually look over and see, which is very strange. That's not something we normally would do.
Yeah, God forbid you have to look at me.
Yeah.
Maybe the next husband will be more like Jason Samoa.
Or blind.
Blind. Anyway, recently we were on Samoa's Foreign show. Hyperspace. That was fun, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was great catching up with her, and then, after the show, we catch up with her and Tina Marie. So yeah, And thank God for Solaris, because I feel like we're quite, prepared like I normally do when we get on the show.
I think that she likes talking to us because we're not the typical guest. We dabble in the subject matter that they might have on their show, but for the most part,
her chat participants in their show on their live website chat had some good questions, and you answered them. You look like we're knowledgeable in what we're talking about. But she's got some interesting stuff coming up, like publications coming out, doing time travel. I'm like, ooh, I've got to check that out.
Also, Tony News coming out with a book too. It sounded pretty interesting. I heard the commercial before our interview with Solaris Ray, who's interview with us, and it sounds like an interesting read.
I'll have to keep me informed on that one.
I'll find out from
You're more friends with her than I am. I guess I'm just chopped liver, but that's fine. I don't expect everyone to like me or want to even like me, so it's fair.
Whatever. Anyway, but we had a good show with her. We caught up with her, and everybody was funny. Is you know how we get those notifications in Facebook about well, apparently we tend to have interviews with her during December.
May and December.
May and December, which was kind of funny.
When you leave one big major, I guess, change of seasons to another,
They don't really copy that that way in Space Cadets.
Never did I.
Perfect.
That's why I said I was trying to remember, how do I do what is the group? We're so out of practice. I don't remember how to
Goodness, it's only going to be an hour out here.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to wish a special birthday for my sister, and you've seen her come on here occasionally. Everybody calls her Space Sis, and I just call her Peanut. And we always have great conversations. So tonight, before I go any further on discussing what's been going on with the old house on the run, and basically, I would tell Solana a joke, and there have been bad jokes, and Solana would just roll her eyes, and even when we're in bed, and I'll come up with a joke, and I'll tell her, and she's like, you wasted my time for this? I could have been sleeping right now.
I don't know where I went wrong, what I've done to deserve this.
I'm paying interest in you. What does it matter? I'm sharing something that I think is remotely funny.
They're the one who's like, well, I want you to talk to me, pay attention to me, and I do, like, I don't have time for that.
Anyway, so it kind of metamorphosized into me calling my sisters, and
Only apologize.
like telling them the joke of the day, and I'll send, sometimes I'll send a message to my cousin, and tell her a joke along with her daughter, and they like me, I think.
I would hope so. You're related to them by blood.
I think they're getting tired of me sending them Mariah Carey jokes.
Well, I mean, 'tis the season. The season's nearly gone. Wait till about February and do it again.
I don't know. I do like the Christmas music, but
I burned out with it like 2009.
I think that if I was to listen to the Christmas music as much as I'd like to, you would probably kill me when I'm sleeping.
Well, that's why you have headphones, dear. There's only, to this very day, 2021, there's only 2 Christmas-themed songs I can tolerate, and Jingle Bell Rock, Hall & Oates, and Last Christmas by Wham. That's it. That is it. I cannot stand anything else, whether it's sacred or if it's... Okay. So what have you been up to?
Oh, about 5'6". I think I've shrunk a little bit. Anyway, so as many, some of them know, I've kind of been dealing with some issues starting back last year around November. We went to my regular doctor, my GP doctor, sent me to a neurologist and to see what's going on with me. My neurologist sent me to get an MRI to get me checked out, and what did they find? They found out that I had spinal stenosis. And what's going on there is that there was one of my discs in my neck was pushing against my spine and not leaving much of a gap that needs to be between the spinal cord and the disc. So in this situation, it was about May, and fast forwarding all of a sudden, she recommended me to this neurological surgeon, and I ended up going to have surgery almost like within 2 days of going to see him. He was like, don't stop, don't pass go, don't collect $200, go directly to the hospital kind of thing. And I was a little nervous, and I think the only thing I came out with is a new scar on my neck, and because I went through my neck. And the big thing at that time I was concerned was that I wasn't going to be able to speak again.
Yeah, it took almost a month for your voice to get to where it is now. It was like all of June, most of July, and by August, I think you were pretty much speaking like you are now.
Yeah, for the most part, I was singing cover songs to help strengthen my voice and my diaphragm to breathe actually better and to actually get it out.
That's been a wild ride.
Yeah, and then I thought the frustrating part was dealing with the insurance companies. I'm not going to tell you who they are. Just know that I don't have a very high regard of some people at insurance places, and as much money as I've dumped into having insurance. And but long story short, I did end up getting somebody good that's been taking care of me while I've been on disability, and I was smart enough to take the long-term and short-term disability, so that had some income coming in to make things, take care of things. And basically my life revolves around going to doctor visits and basically paying them a bunch of money, and just a vicious circle, if you will. So
things are going to change up a little bit for you in the spring. Something pretty interesting.
I was getting to that. So, during this time of being isolated at home, I thought, I could go ahead and pursue my bachelor's degree, and I finally just put my went behind it and said, that's what I'm going to do. So I've enrolled in college, and we're going to see how that works out, and hopefully I can get that knocked out, and when I go back to work, I won't be limited by my choices. So,
I agree, yeah. Not that it honestly matters, but you'll be a contender with all the rest of them.
I could have been a contender. But anyway, yeah, so that part, is well overdue, and I've gotten some good support from people that's from the space cadet community, and I'm sure Savannah's happy with me, the fact that I'm getting better educated. And
doesn't matter, but you kind of have a bit of an in, so to speak, because I work at the place you're going to attend. So.
Well, it's all good. Hey, Bob. Howdy, Bob. And so good to hear you. And let's see.
MG, Bob.
Origins for the cadets. Yes, we'll close off there, and if you have any questions or comments, put them in the chat there. I'm sure someone will bring up your chat questions.
Okay, let me see.
I can only imagine anything, so.
No.
But, life is good. I mean, for the most part. I did end up recently going to another doctor because my neurologist sent me to another doctor, and I'm seeing what he says. Let's see if I can get some base out here. Testing through, check. Hopefully I can plug that in a little bit more. Okay. Well, we're having to do some rewiring to get tonight's broadcast, but hopefully it's all good, and I'm tripping out, man.
You really are in space.
There we go. Took that off.
What the heck was that?
That's an effect. There was like a echo delay there. Anyway, I gotta keep you on your toes, you know.
It hurts out.
People have missed our banter back and forth. But anyway,
I'm missing it, Bob.
yeah, so anyway, I went to another neurologist, and they diagnosed me with this disease where I have an autoimmune disease where my white blood cells are attacking my nerves, and
Shielding your
yeah.
nerves or something like that?
yeah.
That's just, ugh.
And, my legs are really weak, my knees are like crap, but, I still get out of bed when I get a time, and hope that I don't fall on the floor, and,
He has done some of that.
yes, I've done some crazy antics, and, but, I just do what I can, and, I'm trying to get better, and, it's all a process, and, I've got good people that, have me in their prayers, and I appreciate that, and, hopefully, I'll get back to where I need to be, and, hopefully, we can get back to doing these broadcasts.
Well, mainly, like you said, what has kept us from it is equipment failure.
Yeah.
One computer after another dies, and we've had to do some creative on-the-spot, or you've rather had to do some creative on-the-spot, rigging, and now with Solaris, it was just a matter of getting two Skype accounts. But
I got Skype on the computer in the studio, the extra computer that I built from scratch.
Yeah, and this one is kind of like
This is my
we
first time.
do remote. We used to do remotes, like that on the spot. But it was my idea to do this because, like you said with the dad jokes, I've had to suffer, so I want to pass the savings on to you, our fan base, because why should I be the only one in pain? It makes me think of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, one of the best Christmas movies. I don't get by this It's a Wonderful Life garbage. It's Christmas Vacation, where the mom says, well, it's Christmas and we're all miserable. It's like she's chain smoking. It's just so perfect. So this was my idea. I said, let's get on and we'll do like a little holiday broadcast, something lighthearted. It's been, personally, I don't know if you want to agree with me or not, but it has been a crappy year, and it has been way, way, way worse for us, or me, than last year. Last year was a breeze. We got to work from home all last year, so whatever, But, so we thought we'd do this. So what we'll end up doing is I did some research, like I do, and I just made a big text file of these lame jokes. I don't know what he's going to do. We haven't discussed this. It went back and forth.
I was thinking you would tell one, and I would tell one, and...
and we'll tell two friends, and she'll tell two friends.
Yes.
Remember, how old are we?
Old. And feeling every moment of it. Oh, and Spaceboy turned 52 this year. And it's boggles my mind to even think that I'm as old as my grandfather, looking in the past, and where he was at my age. And but at least I have all my hair, most of my hair on the top of my head, and it's not all gray. Most of my gray is in my beard. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But when I trim it, you can't barely see it. But it's all good.
You look like a 12-year-old with just, you've got an overabundance of testosterone there. Manliness, son.
Well, thank you.
There's your one comment for the rest of the year.
So, anything else you want to add to this segment?
Well, I just want to let you know that initially I didn't believe my chiropractor was any good, but now I stand corrected.
Are you already starting jokes?
I just thought I'd throw that in there to see if you're paying attention. Here we go. We took a sip. Oh, that's funny, Bob. Bob's got a beard? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that, Bob.
I've seen his avatar.
I thought you were going somewhere with that. I was worried. What have you seen?
I gotta keep it clean. So, So I guess you started off the wing, and now I guess that's the next time it's over.
Let's take another sip that's like a human version of sipping liquid. Not the Guerrero gulp that you do. That's what gets you in trouble. There he goes.
All right. What does a baby computer call his father?
Fatherboard?
Beta?
Data.
Oh, data. All right. Potato.
Well, that...
Oh, I don't psychoanalyze the joke.
Well, okay, since we're talking about computers, what did the computer say to the other computer after a 16-hour car ride?
I don't know what.
Damn, that was a hard drive.
You shouldn't be laughing at these.
You.
So, after an unsuccessful harvest, why did the farmer decide to take his career in music? Try to decide to take a career in music.
I'd like to know.
Because he had a ton of sick beats.
That's very modern. That's very modern. Kudos to you.
Thank you. I'll take that.
This is more of a nice pithy thing. What's the difference between in-laws and outlaws?
I don't know what is the difference.
Outlaws are wanted.
Great. What do you call a Frenchman wearing sandals?
Still.
A Philip flop?
A Philippe flop. God, that's terrible. That is just awful. But you know, if you become seriously depressed, try drinking a gallon of water just before you go to bed. That will give you a reason to get out of bed in the morning.
Is this like a true fact, or?
This is part of the stuff that I found. Not all of them are kind of like questions. Some of them are, some of them are just things. I have variety.
What brand of underwear do scientists wear?
That's going to be a good one.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Just do it.
Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein. Wow, that is super mega nerdy.
Yeah, definitely. I knew you'd like that one.
Well, just to let you know, news update for you. Within minutes, the detectives figured out what the murder weapon was. It was a briefcase.
You know what's wrong? I found out that I'm colorblind. The news came out of the purple.
You can't see the blue. Okay, I like that one. I'll remember that one. Well, why do astronauts use Linux operating system?
I don't know why.
You can't open Windows in space.
Good one.
Try to remember that one.
Windows jokes. Did you know your pupils are the last thing that stops working when you die?
Interesting.
Yeah, because they dilate.
What do you call two octopuses that look the same?
I don't know what.
Identical.
How do cows stay up to date?
The calendar?
They read Moonscaper.
Okay. What do you call a funny jar of mayonnaise?
I don't know what.
LMAO. LMAYO. Lamau.
I hate my job. This sounds like you. All I do is crush cans all day. It's so depressing. It's so depressing.
So depressing. I'd love to get paid to sleep. It would be a dream job.
I find that my
Circadian
rhythm is changing.
Because I've been home, probably.
Well, no, think about it. Have I been staying up later?
Yeah. Because I'm up late.
Well, you don't don't talk to me, it's not like we're...
Well, I don't know if it's okay to bother you, so I'll leave you alone.
Well, you could all actually kind of, rub my shoulder or something like that, just to check if I'm dead or not, and,
Oh, I know if you're dead.
because you're
I'm doing it. What's your movie?
I think it's yours.
Oh. Why doesn't James Bond fart and dead?
Does this have something to do because he's licensed to kill, or...?
Because it would blow his cover.
Oh.
That is such a you joke. That is so freaking you.
I will admit that. Let's see here. What's my next one? Okay. What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle?
Oh, I don't know.
Attire.
Oh, God. Some of these seem like they're so obvious, but... How does a computer get drunk?
That sounds like a download joke.
It takes screenshots.
Oh. Nice. Where do pirates get their hooks?
Good question.
Secondhand stores.
Oh, that's awful! That is awful! What do you call a typo on a headstone?
A grave mistake.
Nice! That's one for Space Boy.
That's like, just seemed obvious to me. Probably because of all the paranormal stuff we've been watching lately.
Yeah. Not very Christmassy of us, is it?
No. What do you call a line of men waiting to get haircuts?
Haircut 100, that's a band joke.
A barbecue.
That's very, very British English.
Yeah, I think we did like
Because they
that.
do queue up. How does someone become a conductor? Not that kind of conductor.
Not a choo-choo. We're saying mass train conductor?
Mm-hmm.
Where's K-28 when you need him?
Well, they train.
Yes.
They train.
Right. Of all the inventions of the last 100 years, the dry erase board has to be the most remarkable.
I saw that one during my research. You know, people say that I'm self-centered, but that's enough about them.
In America, using the metric system can get you into legal trouble.
Really? That one's going right over my head.
I have to admit that one's a little bit over my head too.
Well, I guess if you're using the metric system, maybe you're going faster than such and such miles an hour.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't know. But, on that same vein, with speeding and whatnot, I used to be scared to death of speed bumps, but I'm slowly getting over it.
I think I have that one somewhere in my list here.
Yeah, there's going to be some crossover, I'm sure.
What do you call a beehive without an exit?
This is going to be good. What is it?
Unbelievable.
I stand corrected. Thanks to my chiropractor.
Was that really your next joke?
No.
Oh, it was good.
I'm just so good, honey. It's been a while, and I'm fresh.
So when I say, when you tell something funny, I'll actually laugh?
Yeah. It'll happen one day. But, I was out and about, and the salesman at the furniture store told me, this sofa will seat 5 people without an issue, without any problem. And I said, where the hell am I going to find 5 people without any problems? I love that one.
Oh, here's another nerdy joke. You'll like this one.
I love nerd jokes.
iPhone joke. This morning, Siri said, don't call me Shirley. I had accidentally left my phone on airplane mode.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. Hold on, I want to send an emoji to Bob. Okay, here's just a random thing. There you go. Don't know what it's about.
Looks like some dabbing thing.
What do you call a paper airplane that can't fly?
I don't know what do you call a paper airplane that can't fly.
Stationary.
you know that the first French fries weren't cooked in France?
Yeah.
They were cooked in Greece. Come on, that was a good one.
Now look, don't blame others for the road you're on. It's your own asphalt. That one's more of a visual reading, you know.
How do you find Will Smith in a snowstorm?
Ooh. That's gonna like this. Yeah,
you're gonna like this one. Ready? You look for the Fresh Prince.
Okay, that one's decent. I'm gonna let that one slide.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Why are there no unemployed farmers?
I don't know why.
Because they can get a job in any field.
Okay, here's a little bathroom here. Let's see here. I found a wooden shoe in my toilet today. It was clogged.
I saw that one. I apologize for this is more of a visual reading joke, but I'm going to say it anyway. Jeff, a semicolon, and an Oxford comma walk into a bar. They both have a great time. Sort of English major nerd humor. Like without the Oxford comma in the sentence.
And I apologize if that put you to sleep.
Oh, let me tell you, I ask this question randomly at work, so I'm around professors all the time. Things get really, not heated, but there's some strong opinions about the Oxford comma. If you know what I'm talking about, take a look at that, go look it up. But I believe in the Oxford comma. You go ahead.
All right, I'd love to. The difference between a numerator and a denominator is a short line. Only a fraction of the people will understand this.
Gotta hate Matthew.
I figured you do your English one, I do math one.
That's fair. You'll get this one, I'm sure. How do pirates sell their unwanted booty?
I don't know how.
In the yard sale.
Okay, before I say this one, just know that I don't have a girlfriend. I just broke up with my mathematician girlfriend. She was obsessed with finding X.
Okay. So we're staying in the same vein, I guess. Why won't triangles go on dates with circles?
Why?
Because they're pointless.
I can't take my dog to the pond anymore because the ducks keep attacking him. That's what I get for buying a pure breed dog.
I'm clearly missing something there. But I'm a bit distracted because I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
I saw that one too. That was a good one. Okay, let me get in my taken voice. Let's see here. Whoever who stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word.
Clearly, again, I'm missing something there.
What?
Oh, word, I got it.
I was going to say, come on, that is a gimme.
I think it's because I have to use that flipping program every day. I don't even, it doesn't even
It's a part of the Microsoft Office suite? Or the Office 365 experience?
I have a question for you, though.
Okay.
If a child refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest?
If prisoners can take their own mug shots, they'd be called selfies.
Selfies. C-E-L-L.
F-I-E-S.
Yes, these are kind of visual. How does a penguin build its house?
I don't know how.
It glues it together.
If a pig uses his voice, does it become disgruntled?
Yeah, that's mediocre. I'll give you that one. You'll like this one. You probably have an answer. How did Darth Vader know what Luke got him for Christmas?
I don't know how.
He felt his presence.
Oh. Hey, Solana, you want to hear a joke about a paper?
Sure.
Never mind, it's terrible.
Okay, well, another one that's gone over my head.
What do you do with paper?
Oh, That's another visual pun, okay? Tearable. Yeah, those are, yeah. But look, I've never gone to a gun range before, but I've decided to give it a shot. That's why I have been to gun ranges.
And I think that was the same for William Bell, or not William.
No, we'll stay away from that. No.
Tension? Okay.
Stay away from all the Baldwins.
Okay. Stephen's the good one.
I don't like talking about them.
A panicked man explained to his doctor, "You have to help me. I think I'm shrinking." "Now settle down," the doctor calmly told him. "You have to just learn to be a little patient."
Good. There's a little saying to give you some of this. Is my all-time favorite, and the lame is the lame.
Well, shoot it.
You'll know this one too. How do you organize a space party? You plan it.
I know you're going to get this one. It swims off the top of my head. Where do astronauts go to hang out?
The space bar.
There you go.
It's an old oldie but a goodie.
Yes, I like that one. And I like the visual that I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen that as a cartoon. Astronaut passed out with a drink on the space bar. Why don't oysters donate to charity?
I don't know why.
Because they're shellfish.
I think I've seen that one too. What's a guitarist's favorite Italian food?
This will be good.
Stromboli.
That's all right. I'll allow it.
Like I have the permission.
You know, everyone asks, where is Waldo? But nobody ever asks, how is Waldo?
Well, he's hiding. He probably doesn't want to talk to anybody. What do you call a bundle of hay in a church?
Holy roller?
Question bell.
That's almost as bad as this one. This is right up your alley.
Hit me.
What do you call a magician dog?
Presto?
A labracadabrador. That's terrible.
Hey, have you heard about the restaurant on the moon?
No atmosphere?
Great food, but no atmosphere.
In that
Give you half of that joke.
in that same vein, you know, I love the way the Earth rotates. It really makes my day.
You know, I have this unusual mistrust of stairs. They're always up to something.
Yeah, okay. What did the astronaut say when he crashed into the moon?
What do you say?
I apologize.
You know, people in Athens really get up before sunrise. Dawn is tough on the goose.
Yeah. You know that Dawn is a dish soap and
That cuts the goose.
which we actually need to get some. I gotta tell you, these are all space themed from here on. It just happened that way. At what time do astronauts eat?
That's wrong.
Look at this. At launch time.
I like it. Okay,
Looking for a good one?
yeah, I'm trying to keep it good and going. Why did the alternative universe Spider-Man do so well on his driving test?
Couldn't begin to know.
Because he's an excellent parallel parker.
Oh man, that's a stretch, and it relies on current popular culture knowledge.
And parallel universe.
Oh my goodness, that's almost painful. But, you know, let's just ask that question. What does a star win in a competition?
Is it something to do with supernova?
A constellation
Oh, okay.
prize.
Great. What's a lawyer's favorite drink?
Oh, I love lawyer jokes. Tell me.
Pina colada.
Great. Now I'm going to have that song stuck in my head. Thanks so much. Don't even. You're going to get demonetized. I don't know if you...
Not with my voice.
Why didn't the dog star laugh at the joke? It was too serious. Sirius.
Nice. What do you call a wizard who's really bad at football?
Ooh, don't know.
Dumbledore.
A very tenuous grasp of Harry Potter knowledge.
Which incidentally, you can watch the whole series on HBO Max.
Do you have like a sponsorship deal with him or something?
Oh, I just thought I'd throw it out there and make it sound like it was.
You are going to know the answer to this one. You may be the only human being that will know the answer to this one.
All right, let's see.
And I actually did find this. What's the most popular reality TV show viewed by the crew of Deep Space Nine?
The most popular show?
Reality TV show they watch on Deep Space Nine. Because we joked about this, you and I, independently.
Well, I'm
Think about popular reality TV shows.
Something about the Kardashians.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians. See, I knew you'd get it.
Yeah, it took me a second there. You know, I don't get why bankers aren't wealthier. They make so much dough.
Hang on, I got a word wrap. This isn't word wrapping. Okay. That's not a pun. I'm just actually have a problem with my list. I changed my password to incorrect, so whenever I forget what is the computer's password, it just says your password is incorrect. That was the lamest of the lame.
Ready for a really old classic joke?
Okay.
Okay, here it goes. And I know you'll get this because it's this is an old joke. How do you make a tissue dance?
That's the one old joke I haven't heard.
Really? You put a little boogie in it.
Okay. That sounds old.
It is an old one.
A computer once beat me at chess, but it was no match for me at kickboxing. Oh, that's one of my favorites.
All right, let's go back into the fields of what we talk about. How do flat earthers travel?
Probably could just like shuffleboard their way across.
On a plane.
On a plane. Okay, got it. I only have 5 more.
Okay, that's fine. I've got a few more than that.
Okay.
And we're getting close to the top of the hour.
Okay. I love the F5 key. It's just so refreshing.
Nice. Another computer nerd joke. I ordered chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know when it gets here first.
I tried to escape the Apple Store, but I couldn't because
there are no windows. Imagine if you walked into a bar and there was a long line of people waiting to take a swing at you. Now that's a punchline.
Oh, I was going to be like a swinger bar. But I gotta say, dang, Space Boy, is your name Wi-Fi? Because I am feeling a connection. We should do lane pickup lines.
Yeah. Like my favorite one is like, did it hurt when you fell out of heaven? That was my lane pickup joke.
Failure is not an option. It becomes bundled with the software.
Nice. I was in a job interview the other day, and they asked if I could perform under pressure. I said no, but I can perform Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's an old one. Here's my last one from me, Solana, to you. Happy holidays. My other body is in the Photoshop. And if you've got more, those were just the hand-picked ones that I liked.
Okay, here's the next one. I just applied for a job down at the diner. I told him I can really bring a lot to the table.
That would work good. K28 is in the chat. I repeat, K28 is in the chat.
Oh, welcome to...
I'm still here too.
Welcome, John. Welcome. We had a train joke earlier. Let's see here.
What was it?
Something about training.
How do conductors get the job?
For training?
They train. I'm trying to type in chat, the live chat, and it's not working, so I don't know what's going on.
Have you been blocked?
I don't think so.
Has your ghetto pass been revoked?
I don't know, yeah.
Or is it just...
Oh, I'm typing in the wrong area. There we go.
Okay, so here's my next one. My friend couldn't afford to pay his bill, so I sent him a get well soon card.
Okay, again, that one's gone right over my head.
I'm gonna have to sit down with you
Yeah.
and bring out the marker board and explain the jokes.
Get the red string and...
Hey, here's a thing for Apple. I was excited to hear Apple might be selling its own cars until I learned it wouldn't be supporting Windows.
Okay.
I guess, like the pull down the window, get some air. I think I just told that one. Okay. Cop says, I'm arresting you for downloading the entire Wikipedia. The man says, wait, I can explain everything.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Okay.
That can pass.
Here's a space one. I'm Buzz Aldrin, second man to step on the moon near before me.
Yeah, I think I saw that one during my research.
I like that one.
I think I did a thing where I looked for space-themed dad jokes for a while.
It was nice of you to tailor-make your jokes.
Yeah, I tried. I actually put a little bit,
A little effort?
maybe up to 10 minutes worth of effort into this.
Let's see here. Yeah, I took a break between trying to apply for classes to look for this stuff.
I'm glad you got your priorities straight.
Yes. Hey, my landlord told me I need to talk to you about the heating bill. I said, sure. I said, my door is always open.
That's a good one.
I think it's in the delivery.
Yeah, it's in the
If I
delivery.
deliver it like Jackie Mason, then it sounds a little bit better.
Once again, we're dating ourselves. How old are we that anybody would know? I don't think anybody under 40 would know who that is.
Anyway, what has 5 toes and isn't your foot?
What is it?
My foot.
Okay.
My friend claims that he glued himself to his autobiography. I don't believe him, but that's the story he's sticking to it.
So stupid.
What's brown and sticky?
Stick.
Yes.
That's one of the, that has to be the origin.
I had to change it up to make it sound more seductive for you.
Well, I have to make it seductive, but that has to be the origin lame dad joke. I think that's like the, we call it patient zero of dad jokes.
Alright, here comes another one at you. I'm reading a horror story in Braille. Something bad is going to happen. I can just feel it.
Oh, that is lame. That is lame.
Anyone looking to buy a DeLorean? Good shape, good mileage, only driven from time to time.
That's a decent one. Casey, hi team.
Hey, K28. Miss you, buddy. What do you call a sad cup of coffee? Depresso.
I was about to say something with depression.
I can feel you just.
All right, I was right there on the verge.
And then you're started smoking from your ears from all that thinking. Let's see here.
I'm trying to look up weird news.
Got another one here, Marvel Universe related. How come the Hulk doesn't lose his pants when he transforms?
That's a good question.
The experiment altered his genes.
You think, though, he could get the technology to pants
Actually, later on, they created a suit for him so that when he changes...
he stays.
Yeah. I just spent $300 on a Honda and learned it doesn't come with a driver. I can't believe I have nothing to show for it.
Something to show for it. Oh, Lord. Some of these are like, that's a long way to the barn, my friend, to get to nothing, no payoff,
I have a joke about trickle-down economics, but 99% of you won't get it, will never get it.
Yeah.
Just got back from a job interview where I was asked if I could perform... Oh, I've already said that one. That was a good one. Let's see here.
I can interject with one of my favorite Stephen Wright jokes.
Is it the one about turning on your headlights going at light speed?
Well, never mind then. Never mind.
Go on, share it.
Well, you just ruined it, so, I mean, not that you can't find this on YouTube in a thousand...
I think there's some questions. I don't do a very good Steve.
No, he said one time he went into a job interview and he pulled out a book and started reading during the middle of the interview, and the guy says, "What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "Listen, let me ask you a question. If you were in a vehicle going at the speed of light and you turned on your headlights, would they do anything?" And the guy says, "I don't know." He goes, "Well, I don't want to work for you."
And that's me and Craig Ferguson.
Oh yeah, they had a good chemistry, but let me tell you, Craig Ferguson got out at an excellent time before everything just went to Looney Tunesville. So, anyway, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
How many clickbait articles does it take to change a light bulb?
Ooh,
The answer will shock you.
that is good. Now that may be the best one we've said so far. It's so freaking relevant. We have to copy paste that one. Share that on Facebook.
Hey, how do you make a waterbed bouncer?
Wow, just cook some waves in it.
Add some spring water.
That's just awful. That is just awful.
You know, I have this saying about I have to knock on the fridge before I open it, just in case there's salad dressing.
And try to keep this in mind, dear listener. He will call his relatives and say these things and then hang up on them.
No, I didn't hang up on them. I have a thing where I call my sisters, and I tell them, "Hey, I got the joke of the day, brother's joke of the day, you ready?" And I'll tell them, and, you know, most of the time, Stacey laughs about everything I do, which is nice.
You might want to dig deeper into that, you know, but, you know, it would just really have more punch if you called him randomly, said what you said, and didn't hang up with no explanation.
Most of the time, I leave Marcy messages on her phone, and I don't usually hear back, but I occasionally catch her.
Yeah, you don't hear back. Have you wondered why?
I kind of like went to the doctor. Okay, this one's a little not safe for network, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
It's PG tonight.
PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I went to the doctor, right, and he's kind of checking me out and everything, and out of nowhere, Solari, you know what the doctor said to me?
What?
He said, "You know, you have an average penis." And I was flummoxed. I couldn't believe, you know, what he was telling me, and I said, "Okay, thank you." And then the doctor says, "You do realize that I'm a podiatrist, right?"
I feel like there's a critical line there you've missed, but as you're telling me, it's like, I've heard this, I know I've heard this, so...
Podiatrist, what is it?
It's a foot doctor.
Not the podiatrist, a pediatrician. That's where I messed up.
Yeah, a pediatrician, so, yeah.
Now, in retrospect, how bad was that joke?
Well, that's up there with the classics, you know, if they've been executed.
You know, I had an appointment to see my psychic next week, but she just called and canceled. She said she wouldn't be able to make it.
Okay. I mean, I get it, but it lacks a little punch.
It lacks the Tabasco flavor we were looking for.
Bob says, my sister calls her brother just to tell him the earth is flat and the moon landing was a hoax. Our brother has no sense of humor. You watching the time?
Yeah, I'm watching the time. We'll go a little bit
Well, as she said, I think crock pot lasagna for the first time. It smells really good.
Look, it's been a long time since we've done this. I'm not going to go like 5 hours over the limit, and I'm hungry too, so just chill, Kara. And, you know, we've missed the Space Cadets, right?
Sure. What else you got over there?
Well, I've got maybe this last one here, and then I'll talk with everybody. I asked the IT guy, how do you make a motherboard? He said, I'll tell her about my job. Did you see it? Nothing from him? Nothing?
I don't get it. I'm sorry.
I asked the IT guy, and now I'm sounding like Match Gaming Gene Rayberry.
I have a college degree and I don't get it, okay?
I'm not updating myself again. Gene Rayberry?
Gene Rayburn?
Or Rayburn, yeah. asked an IT guy, how do you make a motherboard? He said, I tell her about my job. Oh, I get it.
Oh, B-O-R-E-D, board, not B-O-A-R-D.
We're both
How
on
do you
the-
make a motherboard? Tell her about your job. Oh, okay.
What do you call it when James Bond takes a bath? Which, incidentally, I saw the new James Bond movie. Oh, really?
No.
I'm sorry. Bubble 07?
Okay, thank goodness it wasn't anything that started with a P word. You know what I mean?
I guess so. 30% of pet owners let their pets sleep in their bed. I've tried it and my goldfish died.
That's terrible.
You did the spit take, that's funny.
Sorry, I moved my mic there.
You know, I just found out that Albert Einstein existed. My whole life I thought he was a theoretical physicist. A comma. A literalist, takes everything literally. A kleptomaniac takes everything literally.
Yes,
Okay.
I get it.
Sorry, I was buffering there. Anyway, that's jokes of the night. For good or worse, that they are what they are. We've never done a show like this, and hopefully, according to Serrano, we'll never do another one like it.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say, there may be something along this line. It may not be. I feel like we've mined the internet for these kinds of jokes. This is all of them that's worth retelling.
There's more, but as you say, worth telling.
Some of them you have to read them visually because they have to do with how the word is spelled. So that kind of loses its punch,
So did you like catching up with the Space Cadets?
Yeah, I think Bob and K28 was well worth seeing them. Bob says Bev is helping, so next time that's cool. It's like I said, this is recorded, so maybe she can listen to it when she's trying to go to sleep or something. So
Yeah, it was nice to get behind the mic again. I think what really was fun when we were with Solaris and hanging out with her, and felt good being behind the mic.
yeah, that did. I felt like back in the saddle here. And she's just easy to talk to because she knows what she's doing. She knows a lot of things. She knows how to be an interviewer and a host, and it doesn't help that she absolutely loves us to death, and I think she's the only one. That's fine.
Yeah,
At least somebody does.
That's not true. There's people out there that like us. I mean, Bob, K28, Bev, our marriage counselor.
Yeah.
Anyway, at some point I'm going to get the studio back up and running. I just need to get a hard drive and...
Equipment failures have just really killed us.
Solid state drives can be really fussy and sensitive, and I think that's what happened to the solid state drive in my computer. And
We keep having those violent thunderstorms and power outages, and I just all couldn't take it,
what gets me is I didn't have the computer plugged in.
I know this was independent of that issue. It just decided I'm done. There you are. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes equipment goes, look, I don't have a reason. I'm just done.
At any rate, I'm going to get it fixed. It's an easy fix. Slap in a hard drive, and life should go back to normal. I'll update the drive, and that's going to be a lot of fun and time to get that going. But once I get that going, we'll be back in the studio. The nice thing about the studio now is I can rewire everything based upon ripping everything out of there to make this performance happen tonight.
Well, this is like the bare bones minimum to do a live broadcast. How you've got it set up right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be done if
It makes me feel good that I actually could do this.
Yeah. You still got it. IT guru.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and hopefully you're with your family and loved ones, and you've spend some time, and maybe the big event is tomorrow, which actually is the 25th tomorrow. And just a reminder, I wanted to wish my sister Stacy a happy birthday. She loves having a birthday on the 24th of December. And
Double the presents?
well, no, not really. I would always kind of say something in the middle of summer, just to make up for the fact that she shares her birthday with our Lord and Savior. Nice comeback, right?
Okay, sure.
And, just looking over the past year, I know things have been tough for everybody with this goof madness, and hopefully we'll make it through to the next year, and we'll have a productive next year, and we'll share that together with you if you're willing to take the step to that direction.
We'll be back in some form or the other, don't worry.
Just a second.
It's you can't fully get rid of this.
No, but if you're excited about hearing tonight's broadcast, it just takes an audience to be built up, and come to the main event, and we'll keep the light out for you. I'm starting to choke up.
Yeah, it's time. It's Cinderella's time up at the ball here.
Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this program. I know this is a little weird because we're not rolling with any music. And hey, Preston Bennett has a new video out there, 3 hours on board a UFO. Definitely check Preston out. Also, I like to make the plug for Lois Blue Raven. She has a show every Friday night, Hyperspace, and you can find it on the K-Core network. And great network, and producer Tina Marie is a wonderful person who puts all that together, and put them a visit, tell them Spaceboy sends you, and life will be good.
Awesome. I guess we'll catch you on the flip side sometime next year. Who knows?
Hopefully we'll be seeing that. But anyway, remember, Space Cadets, if you got anything to post, you know where to post it. Post it in that SpaceboyUniverse, or Space Cadets love the SpaceboyUniverse. It's there for you to post and communicate with other like-minded individuals. And if somebody starts any crap in there, let me know, and I'll take care of them. And because I like to make sure it's a safe space for all of us. Other than that, hope you've enjoyed this program, and we'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody, and Merry Christmas.